Hi, this is Sanchez here in the Truly Rich Club. I wanted to speak to you, not just write to you, because my message is very, very urgent and important. Are you financially free? Do you enjoy financial freedom? And for me, the formula is very, very simple. It's this. If you're able to stop working today, how long will you live before you have to work again? Meaning to say, if your boss comes to you tomorrow, calls you and says, thank you so much for working in our company, and but there's a downsizing and we have to let you go, and so you walk out of the office, how long can you actually live, maintain your lifestyle, continue your expenses, feeding your kids, sending them to school, paying for the house, amortization? How long can you live that way before you have to work again? 3 months? 5 years? 1 year? 2 days? I was talking with a captain of a ship, big time, and earning a serious money, 500,000 pesos a month. And I asked him the same question. What if you retire from your job? You tell your boss, you tell your company, I don't want to ride the ship anymore. I want to spend time with the kids. Want to spend time with my wife, and bye bye. And how long can you actually not work and live the way you live? And he shook his head and told me, Bo, the answer is zero. I said, what do you mean zero? Tell me, 6 months, 1 year, what? And he said, zero. I can't not work. Because there's nothing. I've got no savings. I've got no investments. And I said, you've got 500,000? No, not only that, he said, I've got debts. I'm buried in debt. And I need money to pay my debts. And so, but you see, that's the picture of many, many people I meet every day. People who are earning a lot of money, but because of their lifestyle, as their income increases, their expenses also increase. That's just the way people live. You see, a lot of people think that because their income is high, then they're rich. That's not true. Income does not equal wealth. It just doesn't, There are a lot of people who are not earning very well, but because they've got the right strategy, they're able to set aside a part of their income. And not only are they able to save, they're able to invest. And that's where I come in. I've been able to help a lot of people in the Truly Rich Club. And I've taught people how to save. I've taught people where to invest. I taught people the stock market, and you say, whoa, stock market, I'm afraid of that. My uncle lost money in the stock market, and my office mate, he lost everything in the stock market. That's true. Yeah, that's true. So why are you teaching us, Bo? Well, because there are two ways of investing in the stock market. There are those who trade the stock market, and there are those who invest in the stock market. I don't teach trading. 85% of people who get into the stock market lose their money in the stock market. Why? Because they trade. What is trade, Bo? Trade is buying today and then selling tomorrow. Buying today and selling next week. That's not how we do it. I'll give you an example. My own helpers, I taught them how to invest in the stock market. Now look, I know that sounds crazy, but if you read my book, My Maid Invests in the Stock Market and Why You Should Too, if you read my book, then you know that I was very successful, and now they're successful. My helpers, after some time of investing in the stock market, one of them has 113,000 pesos. The other one has 165,000 pesos. And for us, that may be a little, what's that, but for them, they feel like a millionaire, and they're so thankful to me. And I say, I didn't do it. You did it. You were disciplined enough, and you decided, I'm going to learn. And that's my invitation to you. My invitation to you is to be financially free. My invitation to you is that you can actually live in freedom from debt and freedom from worry. You can actually go out there and say, look, I've had it with debt. I have had it with financial limits, and I want to be financially free. It's very possible. I can teach you how. I'm going to invite you to the Truly Rich Club. And if you become a member of the Truly Rich Club, there are two things I'm going to do. Number one, I'm going to teach you strategy. But I'm also going to teach you mindset. Because our money problems are our mind problems. If you think in scarcity, that's what's going to happen. If you think poor, I'm always poor, we're going to change that. I'm going to give you stuff. I'm going to give you material. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to send it every day. I'm going to send it every week. I'm going to send it every month. Different things, an audio talk, an email, a newsletter. I'm just going to bombard your mind with right thinking. And you begin to think in a different way. And that's what we're going to do. Every single month, every single week, every single day, God whispers, changing how you look at yourself, changing how you look at the world, changing how you look at money, changing at how you look at God. Number two, I'm going to give you power talks, audio talks from me twice a month. Download it into an iPod, into your computer, and download it into your heart, download it into your mind, changing your whole perspective of life. And I'm also going to give you wealth strategies and teaching you step by step. We'll take baby steps, on how to be a better employee, how to be a better entrepreneur, how to be a better investor, just taking you through that. And then I'm going to give you, stock updates. If I was able to teach my helpers how to invest in the stock market, I can teach you. And every twice a month, I will tell you the companies that you need to buy and, when it's time to sell. Usually selling, that's really very rare, but we still tell you to do that. I give you a buy below price. That's very important, When I tell you, here are the 5 or 6 companies to buy for the long term, and I give you a buy below price, meaning to say, don't buy this company. Yes, I'm recommending that company, but if every time the price goes beyond that price, don't buy it, I give you that price so that your earnings get more and more over time. I also give you a target price. So whenever the price reaches that price, it's time to sell and look for another company that is cheap. And I may be sounding like Greek to you right now, but it's okay. We'll do this step by step, and I'm going to guide you. I'm going to take your hand, and I want to lead you from financial bondage. I'm going to lead you from financial limitation to financial abundance. And every day we're going to go through it. And be patient with yourself. This is not an overnight thing. Don't say, okay, Bo, I'll join the Truly Rich Club and next week I'll be financially, rich. No, it doesn't work that way, and there's no program on earth that can do that. If there is, don't believe it. Okay? This is a long-term project. You do something today, and you do it tomorrow, and you do it the next day. I'm going to invite you to live by the 70-30 principle. What's that? Giving 10% to God, investing 20% of your income every month into the investments we're going to teach you. Every single month, putting 20% of your income. Why 20%? I'm going to explain to you where that comes from, And when you do that, and then I teach you how, over time, that's the key. You will not become wealthy next week, next month, or even next year. But over time, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, especially 20 years from now, you will become wealthy. You will become a millionaire over time. Yesterday, I was with our helpers. And so, we were talking about their stock market investments, and I brought out my computer, and I told them, so how much are you investing? And one of them said, well, I'm investing 2,000 pesos a month. So I put it in my computer, 2,000 pesos a month. How much money do you have? Oh, 165,000. Okay, and in 20 years, and I told her, you'll have 6 million. For us, 20 years is a long time. You know what? It'll just fly. And I gave them hope yesterday. I told them, you'll have 6 million. My driver, we computed, he could save only this smaller amount, but in 20 years he'll have 3 million. And so, but we ended the meeting with hope that it's possible. And I know you're earning much more than my helpers and my driver, and that you can grow your money. It is possible. I am giving you hope, and I pray that you just make that decision. You don't have to join the Truly Rich Club. You can find another source of wisdom and guidance. Go ahead. This is not about, joining my program. This is about changing your life and doing something with your finances. You don't have to get stuck where you are. Please, don't be stuck. There's a way out. The Truly Rich program, the Truly Rich Club, is just one way of doing it. And if you're interested, I'm more than happy to help you. I'll be more than happy to do what I can and send you the materials that you need, guide you so that you can grow your finances. There is a button, actually 2 buttons below the screen for those who live in the Philippines and for those who live abroad. You can just click the right button for you and come and join me. For those of you who are interested, come and join the Truly Rich Club and change your life, change your finances, change your financial future, and help other people. It's not about driving a luxury car or building a mansion. It's not about us. We're spiritual people. We love God. We love God's people. It's about serving God with the wealth that He will provide. And everything is a blessing. Everything comes from God. So come and join the Truly Rich Club. I'll meet you inside.